with this is that that's not the main character's name. The main character's name is Sung Jin-woo, which is very Korean, unlike Shen.
So having this
So where did it
regarding
come
its
from?
anti-Japanese
Because
stance, something that was also
So I think it's pretty clear that some people don't think the solo leveling anime is gonna turn out well, myself included. So the question is, why is that? Why is one of the most hyped anime of all time getting so much hate before it even releases? Well, I think I know the answer to that, so if you're interested in that, let's get right into it. Well, the main issue is that they're completely rewriting the story. Well, not completely, but they are changing some major aspects of the show. For example, they are changing the origin of the country from Korean to Japanese, which may not sound like a big deal until you realize the actual implications. For example, some minor changes are like our hero Sun Jin-woo is being changed to Shun Mizushino, which is not such a big deal. Until you get to the bigger changes like the Jeju arc. It's one of the best, if not the best arcs in the entire story. And if you realize, in the Jeju arc, a large part of it is about Japanese people, whether it be fictions or not. They are portrayed as very cunning and evil people, and you can only imagine how that would go if the show is now Japanese. Maybe they'll change the conmen to Koreans, which would offend an entire country. Or maybe they'll just take that part out of the arc, which would offend good storytelling. So there are a lot of issues here. You're either going to be really disrespectful to the late artist, God rest his soul, or you are going to offend good storytelling, make a half-assed story, which I would not like. So really, you're stuck with a lot of implications here, and I really don't think they should have changed the country of origin in the first place. So the second issue is the same issue that a lot of other manhwa animes have. Think God of High School, Tower of God, Noblesse. All these shows have had the same issue, and that is pacing. Think God of High School, right? Everybody loved the first 5 episodes. It was action-packed, it was funny, there was a lot of good fighting in it. But then came the issue, the fact that they needed to put 100 manhwa chapters into 6 episodes, and that came out probably as what you're expecting it to be. It was confusing, it was convoluted. A lot of the anime left out a good part of the crucial parts, so now everybody didn't know what to do. It was confusing. Same thing happened with Tower of God. You know, the first 3 episodes were incredibly rushed and you had no idea what was happening. So Solo Leveling has 110 manhwa chapters in its first season. Can probably imagine how that's going to turn out. Now, I don't really think they're going to put 110 manhwa chapters in the first season. They'll probably end it off around when Jinwoo gets his necromancy powers, which would also pretty much suck because that's 45 chapters. And if you remember, the first 45 chapters are the most boring 45 chapters in the entire show. So either you're going to get a show where it's incredibly rushed, everything is losing its pacing, or you're going to get a first season which is incredibly boring. So unless they do a show with 24 episodes, the show is doomed. Like, there's no other way around it, you know what I mean? So the last issue is not really an issue and more of a question as to why they chose A1 Pictures as their studio. A1 Pictures isn't a bad studio. They've done a lot of your favorite stuff, and they've shown us that they can do CGI and 3D work with 86, which is what Solo Leveling needs. Solo Leveling has a lot of panels in the show that obviously need 3D. Like, you can't draw these by hand. So they are going to need a lot of CGI and special effects, which is weird because A1 Pictures, they can do it, but why didn't Crunchyroll opt for a better studio like Mappa or Ufotable, which are obviously a lot more specialized in the show? So really, they're going to get a lot of a budget, right? I'm not going to doubt the animation capacity of A1 Pictures, but at the end of the day, I think after the finished product is shown to us and the whole anime is finished, a lot of people are going to be asking the question, what if Crunchyroll had gotten a more specialized studio? So again, not really an issue, and this is more of speculation, but the animation part seems to be unanswered. Like, why didn't we get a better studio? So yeah, that's about the end of the video. I really want to see this video age like milk. I want the show to be amazing and just everything I said to be wrong. But from the evidence we have about the show, I just don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't get my hopes up. So thank you so much for watching this video. I want to do more of these videos, so let me know down in the comments what I did and what I did wrong. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time.